Hello guys, sorry today we won't be having a live webinar because we have technical problems, but I will show you how to make a playable ad with Maestro. Let's click on create project. Now let's select playable ads and let's put the name merge kitchen game. Let's browse where to save our game. Here we have a merge game. Clicking on create project, waiting a bit for the dependencies to install. And now starting the project. Let's import our assets for the 2D merge game. We have prepared them. It's very important to put out the assets in this folder, src, in assets folder, because the project otherwise won't find where are our images, assets, and so on. So checking them, here everything is good, there at the appropriate place. Now let's go to canvas, to our Maestro unique playable editor. Now let's click on canvas and then on plus to create a layout 1. Okay, now we need to import our assets in the canvas. Let's start with the background. Here is our background. Now let's insert the grid as well. Now we need to position our UI elements in such way so we can make a playable ad to look like one. Okay, here we can position upwards, and now the grid, a little bit here, and now let's insert our items in the grid. Here is the bread, and now we have this cheese, there one cheese, and then we have the coffee, cheese and coffee, eggs of course, and then also the tomato. Now we need to order those elements, but I accidentally moved the grid. Anyway, let's sort now our ingredients in the grid so it will start to look like a merge game. Tomato to the left, let's copy it with Ctrl and D so we can populate fast. And yeah, let's speed a bit up the process so I don't bore you with this sorting. Yeah, coffee, eggs, cheese, like the perfect breakfast. Okay, here is a little bit more cheese, and okay, sorting the coffee. We have missing element, the bread, but just one moment to make everything precise. And here is the bed, and our grid is ready. And now click save. It's very important to click each time save. We're editing here. And now on the home screen on the right we need to click create playable from scratch, because we're not editing old playable, we're creating new one. Clicking here, and actually let's first change the AI model to something smarter like quote, and returning back to give description for what we want to create for our playable. So describing that we want our playable to be like the layout we just built, and clicking begin and waiting to see what we have built. Here are the logs. What is happening? Okay, here is the main scene, the game scene. Okay, the agent just made a screenshot of the canvas so it can compare what is the result. And now let's test the playable. Okay, we see the base items are loaded. There are some artifacts, the CM logo and the download button from the template. Let's make a screenshot and show it to the AI that this is not correct and we need to fix it. It can be back and forth process like with the most AIs, to tell them even to make a screenshot and to show that we want to adjust the grid here, the items to be more aligned like with the layout. Yeah, and here is our unique system which is making actually screenshots automatically, and it is comparing it with the layout and with the result in playables. So this is automating the back and forth process. So yeah, you can see faster the result you want. Okay, let's test. Okay, we have error. Let's copy the log, paste it in Maestro chat, and yeah, let's make the AI to fix it here a little bit speed up to see the result from the fix. Okay, we see that our items were not at the appropriate places, but we fixed them a little bit, and now the merge mechanic is working, but needs a little bit more adjustment. Okay, again the mechanic now is working, but we are not at the perfect position. I made a manual screenshot, and now it will compare here. Now we have our result which we wanted, and the items are merging as designed into level 2 and level 3. Now let's improve our gameplay to add a box which will insert new items in the game. And again, I'm speeding up. Here is the box, and we see the merging key is working quite nicely. And clicking on the box is generating items, but they're quite big. And now we'll describe again that this is wrong, and we want the items to be the original size and to be put in empty boxes. Let's see now what will be the results. Let's click stop, waiting a bit. Okay, we had some work here and some error. Yeah, those things happen occasionally, but we see that again the merging is working quite nicely. And let's test the box. Here the box generated some items and needs more adjustments, but yeah, basically this is how to make a playable app with Code Maestro. Thank you.